Hey guys, my name's Doug with Infotainment.com. Today we're in the 2016 and up Chevy Silverado or GMC Sierra. What you see here is the IOB radio system, infotainment system. You'll know it's the IOB because it has a 7-inch screen. It looks very familiar to a lot of you. The one thing that I disagree with, but GM didn't put backup cameras. I just put it in reverse here. They didn't put a lot of these trucks didn't come with a backup camera. So anyways, here at Infotainment.com, we came up with a plug-and-play solution to add backup camera. Just replace the radio module and install our plug-and-play 100% factory tailgate handle camera. Installation is very easy, which I'll demonstrate here in a moment. Basically, we're going to remove this bezel and the display. We're going to replace the IOB module. Once you pull your original module out, you'll send that back to Infotainment as a core, and then we go ahead and install the plug-and-play tailgate handle. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to do so now. I'm going to shut the vehicle off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to remove this shield trim piece here with just a pry tool. You could use a flathead screwdriver. Basically, you're going to want to do is just get around the perimeter. It's just held in with retaining clips, so just kind of work your way around. Once you do that, you can just set this aside. And that'll give you access to the 4 7mm screws. Now once you remove those screws, you just pop this out of place. And then just disconnect it. Now you'll notice your IOB radio module right here. So we're going to disconnect the connectors that are in it. You're going to lift up on, there's a little black tab here. You just lift up on that tab, and this radio module just slides right out. This will be the one we'll send back to Infotainment. Then we slide in this module. Now this module does come 100% pre-programmed for your truck, so be sure to give us your VIN number when you check out, so we'll know how exactly to program it. This particular truck does not have satellite radio. The vehicles with satellite radio will have one extra connector here. It'll be a curry colored FACRA connector, and that'll be for the satellite radio antenna. You can go ahead and upgrade to satellite radio at this time if you want. A lot of people opt for that. All you have to do is install an antenna. Now's a perfect time to do it. But in this case, customer just wants to add the backup camera, so we'll make sure that's all nice and plugged in. And then we'll go ahead and install our little center stack here. Just pop that back into place. Now that our screws are back in, we can go ahead and reassemble our little trim plate. Now we can install the backup camera. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the screws that hold the tailgate liner on. Phillips head screws. Now that the screws are removed, we can go ahead and remove the liner. Then we can also remove this cover plate here. That'll give us access to the actual tailgate handle. What we'll have to do is remove these two 10mm screws and then remove these bars here. To remove the actual handle, there's these two black tabs on the bottom. I'm going to press those in and slide this out. All right, now that the tailgate handle is out, we're going to want to remove the locking mechanism from your factory original to the one that we send you. You just have to pry out this little metal clip and that'll allow you just to take it out and slide it in here, replace the metal clip, and you'll be good to go. Now, if your truck has the factory locking tailgate, this will actually have a spot for it to plug in. This particular truck does not have that feature, so you won't have to worry about doing anything with this. But as I mentioned, some of you may have an area for this to plug in to have the truck automatically lock it. So at this point, we can now install the new handle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to feed the wire through the cavity here, and then you'll feel a hole right here. That's where you need to feed it through. So we'll pull the slack and then feed it through this hole right here. And this will fall below the bumper. We can now reassemble the back tailgate. All right, now we have our plug from the tailgate handle, and all we're going to do is we're going to plug it in here. Now right here is a dummy plug. You're just going to lift down on this red tab and then push in the pin or clip behind it, and this just comes out. You can dispose this. And then all we have to do is just plug in our backup camera. You'll hear it snap into place. Push up the red tab to lock it, and we're ready to go. All right, now that we have our tailgate handle camera plugged in, let's fire it up and check it out. It'll obviously give you the Chevy bow tie. We are in the Silverado now. If you do have a Sierra, you'll obviously get the GMC logo. Everything's pre-programmed, as I mentioned before, so it will be plug and play. But what we're looking for here is the backup camera. So as you see, we got the nice backup camera with the dynamic grid lines. Just a real slick upgrade for these trucks with the IOB option code. That is the 7-inch screen. Here at Infotainment, we do all sorts of cool, fun stuff with the Silverado, Sierras, F-150s, Rams, Wranglers, you name it. Those are all options that we offer on our website. So come check us out, infotainment.com. Thanks for watching, guys.